Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday morning. We have 21 packages to do up right now. And what I think I might do is try to do, like 12 packages or so this morning and make the video for today. And then do this afternoon packages for one of the videos with the days where I missed because I was gone looking for a house. So, at any rate, we have packages and let's get to it. Okay, we are going to start with a comic book. Our Fighting Forces. Remember, we shipped out 2 of these last week. Right there, last one. Okay. Might be better when I'm not walking around, but it's Our Fighting Forces featuring the losers. Issue number 176, published by DC Comics. Trying to see, I guess that's not a Kubert cover. I don't see his name anywhere. We'll ship that in a Gemini mailer. Turn the scale on for the day. Alright, let's get this taped into place. And the Our Fighting Forces comic book sold for $4.99 plus shipping. And it had been listed since February the 27th of 2018. So it took over 3 years for it to sell. And let's see here, it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Next we have a model kit. And we will ship it in a priority mail shoebox. And let's go ahead and take this one up. Now we need to get a sheet of bubble wrap and cut it in half. And we will take and fold this one in half twice and then put it at the bottom. And then we'll need a sheet that we'll roll the model kit up in. Now let's go get this model kit. It's going to be dark. I have to turn the light on. There we go. And then it's going to be, well, right there it is. It's on the side. I can see it. Right here. This is a Plymouth Prowler Snap Fast model kit for beginners, skill level 1. It is new and sealed, but as you can see, the box got crushed. And this is an Amazon return to me. I sent it into Amazon to sell it there, and it was there for a year, I guess. And I did not want to pay that huge storage fee you get, so I had them send it back to me. And then I listed it on eBay and sold it. So I've done that with a bunch of items that did not sell on Amazon, but then I get them recalled back to me and list them and sell them on eBay. And so this year, I don't think I've sent anything, and we're in basically August. It was the last week of July, and I have not sent anything into Amazon this year. The Plymouth Prowler model kit sold for $9.75 plus shipping. It's been listed since April the 20th of this year, 2021, and it will ship at the 15-ounce rate. Okay, now we have another comic book right here. Nice House on the Lake, issue number 1. This came out a month or so ago. It is published by DC, written by James Tynion IV. And this, I would not be surprised if it's a horror movie very soon. It's already going for a pretty good price. I think the storyline is basically, after a year of COVID, some people get invited to a guy's lake house And the guy was kind of weird at high school, and none of them actually were his friends, but they all decided to go. And then I don't know. I didn't read any more. I was like, with COVID going on, horror movies, this will be optioned very quickly. And so I ordered a decent amount of them. And like I said, it only came out about a month ago. Maybe, I don't think, it might have been 2 months ago. But this issue number 1, is a first print. They've already done a second and third print of this. But the first print sold for $23.75 plus shipping. And I listed it on July the 21st of this year, 2021. And what is today? The 25th? It didn't last very long at all. Less than a week, we're going to say. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. And now from Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, we have this Sideshow Collectible 12-inch Mark Metcalf as the Master figure. There you go. It is new and sealed. And this came from the fella that had the store here in town and sold me all his leftovers. We're going to ship it in a 16. Well, let me measure that first. It might do a 15. Let's see. That's well below 4. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do a 15-15-4. It'd be less area, you know, to pack up or fill. But it is still new and sealed. And the nice thing is I have about 4 of these guys left. This was the one that he had the most of, was the Master. This is the first of the Buffy figures to sell. The Xander actually was the highest price one that I have. But apparently if you see the Giles, the librarian guy, it looks like he might be the actual most expensive one. And even loose, he's really good money. Don't hold me to it, but I think even loose, he's like 150 bucks. I think he might be like 200 or 300 new in the box. But that's just what I saw when I was doing the searches. So don't hold me to that. You have to do your own research. But I would definitely think about picking him up if you find him out there. The Giles, the librarian. Alright. I think we can fold these down. Yep, and that'll hold it nice and snug. And I can fit maybe another sheet of bubble wrap over here. There we go. Let's see. There we go. That fits real nice. Alright, and for the Master figure here, new and sealed, it sold for $68.75 plus shipping. And it had been listed since June the 16th of this year, 2021. So it did take over 30 days, about 45 days or so for it to sell. But like I said, I can relist because I have 3 or 4 more that are still new and sealed. And it will ship at the 2-pound, 15-ounce rate. Now we have a touchpad, mouse pad from a laptop computer. And I don't like removing this in case I damage it somehow. So what I always do is I always just take the whole thing off and I cut so it's more of a rectangle. Sometimes I'll even just go ahead and cut this and send it so the new person can take it all off. But this came off of a Dell D266 XT laptop. And we'll ship that in a 1266 box. And I take pictures of it just the way it is and tell them, you know, I don't remove the touchpad from the frame, and that the frame has been cut or broken or altered and is unusable. You know, that way the buyer knows they have to remove it from this frame to put on their new frame. But I don't have any issues with it. No one's ever fussed. You know, even on the ones where like I said, where I cut them down the side, because, you know, even on this one, if I wanted to, if I would have cut it right here and like right here, I could put it in 864 box. But I'll just go ahead, you know, send this one out this way. There we go. That's it. You don't sell too awful many of these. I guess you might if you had newer computers, but all my laptops are pretty ancient. So these don't sell all that often, but when I take apart a laptop, that is part of it that you can list and sell and get some money out of. This sold for $9.99 plus shipping, and it's been listed since May the 25th of 2017, and will ship at the 12-ounce rate. Rate 12 on here. And now we have an Elvira comic book, number 2. Elvira, number 2. These are Linsner covers, and we're looking for one that's, that one right there, fine to fine plus. So it needs to have a little bit of wear to it, but not not a whole lot. But yeah, here it is. This is the Joseph Michael Linsner cover. And like I said, this one is a fine to fine plus condition. We'll put it in a bag and board, and I can, as you could see, I can relist. I have several. Linsner's another one of those artists that, you know, when they do a cover, when he does a cover, and he does covers every month for Dynamite right now, but his stuff generally sells. And there's a lot of people that like his art and that follow it and try to pick it up. And of course, then on top of that, you have a lot of Elvira fans. So this one has, you know, a few things going for it. We'll tape it down so it doesn't move about. And the Elvira comic book, let me move the thing here, sold for $3.25 plus shipping, and it has been listed since April the 21st of last year, 2020. And like I said, I can relist it. I can relist that House on the Lake and the Master figure, so doing pretty good on relist so far today. And this will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Now we have a couple of comic book orders to do up. First one is Ultra Force. Okay. And now a Grimm Fairy Tales. See if this is a very fine or not. Yes, okay. So we can relist the Grimm Fairy Tales. I have one more left. Really nice cover. I think it's Juan Carlos Ruiz is the cover artist on this one. You bag and board it, and I'll give you a better view. And this buyer is a repeat buyer. They said, you know, back for more. Thanks a lot. So here we go. Grimm Fairy Tales issue number 3, cover C. And like I said, this is Juan Carlos Ruiz cover. It's a really nice cover. We're going to ship that in a Gemini mailer. Let's get it taped down. I believe this buyer is in Hawaii. The Grimm Fairy Tale comic book sold for $4.65 plus shipping. And it has been listed since December the 11th of last year, 2020. And like I said, I have one more left, so I can relist and sell one more. And it'll ship for 8-ounce rate. Let me put Grimm Fairy Tale, because our next item is a comic book as well. Ultra Force, issue number 1, written by Warren Ellis and published by Malibu Comics. That will go in a Gemini mailer. Let's get this taped on down. The Ultra Force number 1 sold for $1.85 plus shipping, and it has been listed since September the 18th of 2019. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate as well. Alright, now we need, oh, there it is, this game right here, PlayStation 3 game. This is one that I tested and photographed just about a week ago. Let's see, the comic book will be over here. Alright, this is Twisted Metal for the PlayStation 3. It does not have instructions, but I did load it in the PS3 system, and it loaded just fine and took pictures of it working, and that's how I sold it. It goes in an 864 box. And we need to get a sheet of bubble wrap and cut it in half. There we go. And we'll just lay the game right down in there. And then with this half, we fold it and then roll it. You tuck in all these loose edges and then lay this right on top of them. So that holds it nice and secure, no movement, and it's well protected. The PlayStation 3 Twisted Metal game sold for $13.86 with free first class shipping, and it was listed on July the 16th of this year, 2021, and it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Now we need a comic book, a detective comic book. Alright. 600, we need 752. Right there it is. Alright. So this is Detective Comics, which obviously is Batman. It says in this issue, Batman dies. Published by DC. And we will ship that in a Gemini mailer. Tape it on down. And I guess after this one, I'll make a few phone calls, wrote down some numbers on possible shop locations yesterday or Saturday, when we were out looking at houses. So I guess when I go and print these labels off, I'll take a minute and call those numbers and see if I get a hold of anybody. See how much these places are, or if they're available or what. Because the last two, I think the last two, maybe three places I've called on, even though they have a sign, they're like, oh yeah, that's not available. We just signed a lease on that. The Detective Comics issue 753 sold for $1.75 plus shipping. And it's been listed since July the 22nd of 2019. So basically right at 2 years. And it'll ship at the 12-ounce rate. Okay, now we have a PlayStation 1 game. Right there. And I've already pulled the comic books. We have a person that bought 4 comic books. Let's get on into the packing room here. Alright, we'll do the comic books first. X Factor number 10. X-Men number 3. And then Avengers Forever number 6. And number 10. And 4 of them we need to weigh because that'll be... Okay, they'll still go first class. We're going to put them in a Golden Age bag. When you get 4, it's right on that border. Sometimes they'll go first class, sometimes they won't. And we might have to cut a little bit of cardboard on the Gemini mailer. There we go. They're wanting to be a pain to get into the bag here. Alright. There we go. Now let's tape it up and get our Gemini. Let's tape it so it doesn't move around. And I'll just put one piece of tape up here in the corner so we can test the weight. See if we need to open it up and cut some of that cardboard off or not. Nope, it's gonna go. Nope. Tape's getting all messed up. Alright, for these 4 comic books, the buyer paid $8.40 plus shipping. And the oldest one was that X-Men number 3. And it had been listed since May the 4th of 2019. And it will ship at the 16-ounce rate. Now for the video game, WCW versus the World for the PlayStation 1, it is complete and was tested and does work. We're going to go ahead and put this in a used comic book bag. And this buyer, he gave an offer, I don't know, this morning I think, of $8. I got it on for $14.75 with free shipping. He gave an offer of $8 and I took $2 off. I told him $12.75 and you know, that still have free shipping and everything. So he came back at 10 and told me, you know, hey, this game isn't that great. I like, you know, I don't know, the WWE game better. You know, so I'll go 10 bucks. That's the best I could do. And so I just declined it. And then he came back at $11.75 and I declined that. And I was expecting, then he came back, I saw that he had made another offer and I was expecting it to be the $12.75 one. And instead, this offer was $14, which is only 75 cents off. And I didn't look at it for a little while because I was doing packages. And then by the time I got over there to look at it, he had just bought the game, $14.75. So this game sold for $14.75 with free first-class shipping. It has been listed since April the 16th of this year, 2021. And it will ship, let's see here, it'll ship at the 8-ounce rate. Now we have a G.I. Joe figure, action figure. It's this Snake Eyes. He's 3 3/4 inch is the size. And it comes with a DVD that you can watch. It is new and sealed. And this should be an 864 box, but it might be a little wide. I might have to do the 10. Yeah, let me do the 1086 box. Thinking I might be able to do the 1266, but I think basically that's the same weight or what have you as this 1086 when you do the dimensions and stuff. We'll go ahead and get a sheet of bubble wrap and wrap the figure up in it. And then we'll get another sheet that we'll lay down here in the box. Maybe side to side. We'll try that first and see. Let's see about the weight. If I need to cut anything off. Nope. Alright, so we'll just do it just like this. Alright, this figure sold for $13.86 with free first class shipping. It's been listed since March the 24th of this year, 2021. And it'll ship at the 12-ounce rate. Alright, now we have a Wonder Woman comic book that we need to get. Right down here. And we have a brick already in the packing room. So, put this stuff down. Let me get a regional rate A box. There we go. We're going to go ahead and ship out the brick first. I do tape these boxes pretty well. You know, the brick weighs about 5 pounds. Don't want it falling out the bottom or anything. And here you go. This is a Abilene brick. You can see it does have some chipping and stuff on it. Kind of yellowed. I don't know if that washes off or not. I just tell people, you know, I don't do anything to the bricks except maybe wipe some dirt off of them. And that's it. I only have one little piece of bubble wrap that my orders come in. We'll use that. And then for the rest of it, we'll use bubble wrap that I buy. We're going to go ahead and wrap this on up. Heard those bubbles all pop. I do tape up the ends so the brick cannot slide out or anything. Let's see. I think I might do it no. Let me do it like this. Alright, and we need to go ahead and put another sheet side to side. There's just way too much room. Alright, side to side. And this one will go in like that. I'm going to tuck this bubble wrap down in pretty good. And we'll try to put another half a sheet on top. Like I said, they've made these. This is the regional rate A1 box. And this last batch I got, the post office has made them bigger. You know, it used to be you wouldn't need nearly this much padding to fill this extra void space. So now we got it taken care of. Alright, move that. This brick sold for $9.99 plus shipping and has been listed since July the 16th of 2016. So it took 5 years, but I've sold like 200 or so in 5 years, and we do not need to worry about weighing it. because it's not near the weight limit. Now we're going to do up a postcard. And we use the rest of that other half a sheet of bubble wrap that we have left over. Shipping it in an 864 box. I need to order more of these tomorrow. Take the half a piece of bubble wrap and get a little piece of tape. There we go. And this postcard is just a greetings from Eagle River, Wisconsin. Kind of a shoreline view. It was postmarked, I believe it's 1950. It is pretty light, but that's when I think it is from. We're going to put it in a postcard mailer. And then we just lay it down in there, and we tuck, fold, and tape. This postcard, let's see, sold for $10.84 plus shipping, and it has been listed since April the 6th of 2019, and it'll ship at the 4-ounce rate. And now we have a Wonder Woman comic published by DC, Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson cover. This one was in real low condition. It has a lot of spine creases and stuff, so it's only like a good minus. It is issue number 2. We're going to ship it in a Gemini mailer. I need to reload on these before tomorrow. Let's take this into place. It is a real nice cover. I'm not sure who's trying to squash her, but alright, this Wonder Woman comic, even in a real low grade, sold for $1.20 plus shipping, and it has been listed since May the 23rd of 2019. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Alright, that is going to do it for today. We've done up packages, and it's been pretty decent. It's been picking up since the weekend. I'm going to go ahead and call this video a day. I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more packages. Bye-bye.